Hey guys, let's talk about the Dell laptop no bootable device found message. As you can see here, my computer is not working. When I try to boot up, I get this message, no bootable device found. Okay, so let's see how to fix that. There are different ways to do it, all right? So we are going to use the F2 and the F12 keys to get into the BIOS here with the F2 and into the boot menu with F12. So let's see what works for you, right? Let's start here first with the F2. So basically, I'm getting into the PC or the laptop menu, BIOS menu, right? And from here, I can check first the boot sequence, okay? So number one, boot sequence, let's try this one first. And here you're gonna check if you're using legacy external devices or UEFI, okay? Just use UEFI and try again. So just exit here, and then it's going to boot again, and you just follow the message here. It's good to try one by one, okay? Because sometimes you change more than one and it doesn't work. You need to test one variable at a time. So let's wait again. You see the Dell logo there, and just pay attention here. No bootable device found again. One more time, I have the same message. And sometimes we just have a different message here on the screen, okay? Let me just come here again, one more time on F2. Wait for it to load. There we go. Now we are going here to the system configuration. Okay, again, depending on the model that I have here, the menu could be a little bit different. I'm using here a Dell Latitude 7490, okay? And here I have this option for SATA operation. And here you see that I have the option for disabled, AHCI, and RAID on. Most of the time, AHCI is going to solve the problem, right? I've seen a lot of people just change here and it works pretty fine. So leave your comments here if that works for you as well. So just change here to AHCI. Again, just save and exit here. You just need to apply and exit. Mine is an AHCI, so then I reboot again and try one more time, right? You can also get to the menu if you start pressing here at a startup, right? But in this case, I'm just testing to see if the computer boots up by itself. If something happens, I get the message again, and then I just need to press F2 one more time. So let's launch the setup one more time. Again, I'm getting to the BIOS. And let's come here now to system configuration one more time. We did SATA operation already with the AHCI, and now it's time to come here to drives, right? So you see here that I have the option for SATA 2, that's the drive, or M.2 PCIe, it's a SSD, okay? So you see that's not checked here. And that's exactly the kind of hard drive that I have, the storage that I have, right? It's an SSD, right? So I just check here, and I don't have a SATA 2, but just in case, you need to leave checked here and here. So no matter what storage you have, it's going to work either way. So let me just check here and apply one more time and check again. It's like one step at a time, right? So I just exit here, wait for it to boot up one more time. You always see this black screen first, then you see the Dell logo, and you see the message here if it's not bootable, or you see just the computer coming up and loading Windows, okay? So right now, it's probably looking for the hard drive back there, the storage. I see the Dell logo, no message here yet. And I should see a spinning wheel here. There we go. Now, it's loading the Windows here, okay? It's loading Windows now, just wait for a while. It goes to a black screen, just be patient, and there we go. So it's working for me with this option, okay? So just remember, try one option at a time. And if it still doesn't work for you for some reason, let me just try something else here. I would just restart my computer, okay? It's working for me, but perhaps if it's not working for you, let's try something else. So now I'll start using the F12 key. That's the one that loads the boot menu, so I can control the way the computer is going to boot and load Windows, okay? So it's restarting here, then when it's restarting, I start pressing F2. that way. Keep pushing until you see the message here that's loading the boot menu. There we go. Okay, this one is different. You cannot use the mouse here at first, right? But later you can use depending on what you're going to load here. So you see that I have some options available. The first one that I can try here is change boot mode settings. Okay, just come here, hit enter, and here you see on yellow, that's the one that I have right now. Boot mode is set to UEFI, secure boot off. That's a good one to go, right? And sometimes you just have legacy external device boot mode that way, right? So if I leave this one, let me just save here and confirm to see what happens, right? So when I save it, it goes back to the black screen and it boots up again, or at least it tries to boot up again. Let's just wait. I see the Dell logo one more time. Remember that was working before when I fixed there on the F2. I'm just testing here now with the F12 and see different message. Perhaps you're getting this message, right? And if you're getting this one more related to the F12 menu, right? The boot menu. You see here, no boot device found. The message is similar, right? But it's bigger compared to the first one that we saw here before. So no boot device found. Press any key to reboot the machine. So when I press here, nothing happens. So I can use Ctrl-Alt-Del to reboot. If it doesn't work, you just turn it off. Just hold here, the power button, until it turns off. There we go. Then I turn on one more time and keep pushing here F12. I'm going to the boot menu again. And I'm gonna change there because you saw that was working before, right? So coming here to this change boot mode settings. There we go. I'm going to use the UEFI boot mode secure boot off. That's the one. So I'm going to change. You see here on yellow that I was using the legacy external device. I'm going to change to this one, okay? Let's change again here, apply the changes and wait for it to boot up. So perhaps that's your problem. So leave your comments here if that's your problem. That can help more people looking for information here, okay? Again, I see the Dell logo and I'm supposed to see the wheel spinning here when Windows is loading, right? Let's just wait for a while, be patient. The logo comes up and disappears, and then it comes up again, and then I'm supposed to see the wheel spinning here. So that's a good signal because the Windows is loading here right now. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that works for you. But if it doesn't, let's try one more thing here. My Windows is okay now, but let's just boot up one more time. Restart anyway, and come one more time here to F12 to load the boot menu. There we go, pushing F12. You just keep pushing, okay, just to guarantee that it's going to boot up correctly. You see the logo there. There's a quick message here on the top. There we go. Okay, so we changed here the mode setting already. And now it's time to run here the diagnostics, okay? So let me just come here, run this one. So basically it's going to test your hardware. There we go. So it's testing the LCD. It's going to ask something, so just answer here. It's okay here. The display, and it's testing here the webcam. It's going to test memory, hard drive, everything. And usually it tests and fixes the problem, right? Here, right now, it's testing the fan and the processor. Usually it takes like 4 minutes to test everything. You can also skip some tests, like a memory test, an extra memory test that's available here. But if you're having some issues, it's good to leave running here for 4 minutes and test everything. Right now it's testing the memory. There we go. it pops up this message if you want to test more. Okay, it's gonna take extra time. I'm gonna say no, but if you don't have your computer working, just say yes. In my case, I just say no. And all tests passed here, so I'm good to go. Okay, if you have some issue with your computer, usually that fixes it, right? So hit OK here, and it's going to boot up one more time when I exit here. Okay, in my case, I know that's working, so I would just exit here, and I'll press F12 one more time, because I'm not just putting up just to show you guys, because you know that's working in my case. Okay, I was just showing here that you can use this option, the F12 as well. And let me just show you one more that you can try here. You see that you have here the flash update, BIOS flash update. So basically you can update the flash here using a thumb drive, like I have one here, right? With the firmware that I can update the BIOS. I have another video here in the channel. I'll leave here on the card, and also in the end of the video. You can click there and watch the next video related to the BIOS flash update, if that's your case, okay? So you can update the flash. Something else that you can try is when you're trying to boot your computer is just disconnect everything, like remove this one here, remove the cable, and even the power, okay? So you remove everything and try to boot up your computer that way. Sometimes it's just something here that's holding up your computer, is not booting up correctly, okay? But usually it's the last case scenario, right? But you can try this one as well. And one more time, and one more thing that you can try if nothing is working at all, is just open your laptop. That's the last case scenario, but you can open your laptop and check the memory. So you can just remove the memory, clean it up with some eraser, and put it back into place. And you can do this also with the hard drive or the SSD drive, all right? Clean them up, put them back, and boot again, okay? So basically that's all you have to do, okay? Then you can just reboot your computer and see if it works again with Windows. So most of the time it's going to work. Usually I don't need to go to the extreme measure that's opening the laptop, okay? But just in case you need to open your laptop, in the last case scenario, you can just do this and solve your problem, okay? I hope that helps. Most of the time, you're gonna have it working with the AHCI, okay? And I hope that helps for you. Leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next video.